A great horror film is hard to come by, but in today's video, we're going to discuss the top 10 best horror movies of 2021, covering everything from spooky spoofs to psychological thrillers. Before we get started, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, and thank you for watching. Number 10, Halloween Kills. Halloween Kills is a 2021 American slasher film directed by David Gordon Green. It is a sequel to 2018's Halloween and the 12th film in the Halloween franchise. Minutes after Laurie Strode, her daughter Karen, and granddaughter Allison left masked monster Michael Myers caged and burning in Laurie's basement, Laurie is rushed to the hospital with life-threatening injuries, believing she finally killed her lifelong tormentor. But when Michael manages to free himself from Laurie's trap, his ritual bloodbath resumes. As Laurie fights her pain and prepares to defend herself against him.
You and Allison should not have to keep running. Evil dies tonight.
She inspires all of Haddonfield to rise up against their unstoppable monster. The Strode woman join a group of other survivors of Michael's first rampage, who decide to take matters into their own hands, forming a vigilante mob that sets out to hunt Michael down once and for all. Number 9, Come True. Come True was a Canadian science fiction horror film, written and directed by Anthony Scott Burns. The film stars Julia Sarah Stone and Landon Liborian. The movie Come True plunges a young lady, Sarah, with a disturbed relationship with her mom, and some twisted dreams. Nightmares come true in the reality, and this was the result of the examination of the power of dreams. As the darkness draws near, Sarah has unknowingly become a door to the world of dreams and nightmares. Isn't that a true creepy nightmare? Horror and dreams? Might be you next. Who knows? Number 8, Candyman. Oscar-winning filmmaker Jordan Peele and partner Nina DaCosta bring new life to the blood-chilling urban legend, Candyman. For decades, the housing projects of Chicago's Cabrini Green were terrorized by a ghost story about a supernatural, hook-handed killer. There, the old folks open up to Anthony the genuine story behind Candyman.
If we say his name 5 times while looking in the mirror, we could summon him.
Summon the Candyman.
Restless to know these grim subtleties in his studio and a fresh start for his work of art, he unconsciously makes a way for a complex past that unwinds his own mental stability and releases an unnerving flood of viciousness. There, he met the supernatural killer, the Candyman. Number 7, Werewolves Within. Next on our list is Werewolves Within. The horror comedy story begins when a blizzard traps the town residents together inside the nearby hotel. Officer Finn and mailman Cecily attempt to keep the harmony and reveal reality behind a baffling animal that has started threatening the local area. Finn and Cecily leave for their home in any case, with strains having arrived at an edge over in Beaverfield. Unexpectedly, the residents start to kill one another. After all the townsfolk are killed, Finn is assaulted by Parker, who claims Finn is the werewolf since he worked in areas where past murders happens. Number 6, Blood Red Sky. Coming in at our number 7 spot, we have Blood Red Sky. A widowed woman with a mysterious illness flies over in a transatlantic overnight flight. A flashback happens over the death of her husband at night of their road trip on a snowfall, after getting bitten by an unknown creature while calling for help when their car broke down. Back to the present, the airplane is hijacked by a group of terrorists, which forces the woman into action and develop a mysterious power. Would they be able to escape after they land from the airplane? I'm sure this will give you chills when it is all about viruses and diseases developing mysterious powers. Number 5, Malignant. Malignant is a 2021 psychological thriller horror film directed by James Wan, who gave us many of the Saw, Insidious, and the Conjuring movies. A pregnant woman begins seeing visions of gory deaths as they're committed in real life, all by a mysterious disfigured man.
Gabriel, is he your imaginary? He's the devil.
While investigating the murders, she discovers that Gabriel is a part of her past and may be coming for her. Number 4, Antlers. What is a horror movie list without a freaky animal? Simply nothing. In this film, a humble community Oregon teacher and her sibling, the nearby sheriff, find that a youthful student is holding on to a risky mystery. Frank Weaver, the father of the boy, runs a meth lab to leave an unwanted mine. Later on, secrets reveal that a terrifying creature attacks them, which has been secretly living in the lab. The title might be given the so-called secret animal, but that won't protect you from the screams. That's for sure. Number 3. The Night House. Next on our list is The Night House, a wholly terrifying movie which starts after Beth lost her husband and left behind at a lakeside house her husband built for her. She tries to keep her sanity, but her dreams keep bothering her, like memories of his presence in the morning, yet with a ghostly feature. That made her sanity wash away any evidence of a haunting. After her friends advise her to move out, she begins to dig into her husband's belongings, looking for answers. Not long after, she encounters a paranormal presence that she would never expect her husband was involved in. I didn't know the paranormal was actually part of the stages of grief. Number 2. The Conjuring. The Devil Made Me Do It. No horror movie list would be complete without, of course, The Conjuring. The Devil Made Me Do It. The movie series couple Ed and Lorraine Warren take on one of the most hair-raising cases of their vocation.
It's a witch's totem. We think your family was cursed.
After a cop coincidentally finds a stunned and bloody young fellow strolling not too far from the neighborhood. Blamed for the homicide, the young fellow claims satanic belongings as his safeguard, compelling the Warrens into a powerful conquest different to anything they've ever seen at this point. Because this is by far one of the most controversial and extreme demonic on-screen play from the Conjuring series. A good horror right out to begin with. Number 1. A Quiet Place Part 2. 2 words. Emily Blunt. Yep, she did so well in the first movie that it just makes the second one a must-see. Succeeding the very first horror movie that doesn't involve much screaming, the Abbott family confronts the fear of the rest of the world as they proceed with their battle for peace. Longer than a year passes by. The unknown creatures have killed a lot of people, which wiped out Earth's population. Regan found out that high recurrence sound makes the animals helpless, and she devises a stopgap strategy for communicating other survivors through radio satellite. And the rest? You should go take a look for yourself. That's it, guys. If you like this video, kindly give it a thumbs up, and make sure to like and subscribe to the channel. Thank you.